Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys out there? Welcome to another episode of NOLA Creative Live. I have a amazing special guest here with me today, and I am so excited. But before we jump right into it, gotta get some announcements out there. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? First things first. Um, my daughter, she has a new song out. It's now streaming all platforms. Y'all have to go and check it out. It's Big Sister Problems 3. Her other Big Sister Problems song has hit 100 million views on YouTube. I'm not kidding. If y'all are not following the Carter link on YouTube, make sure you go and hit that subscribe button and check us out. We are doing big things right now. A lot of good content, very family friendly. Go and check it out as soon as you can. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Also, we have our NOLA Creative Kids boxes that are currently available right now. If you check out our website, nolacreativekids.com, you can go and check it out. We'll be getting some new boxes in soon. I cannot wait. We'll have some new boxes ready soon that we'll be putting on the site. So I'm excited about that. But I am not going to one other thing. If you guys are not checking out my sister, D Works, she does a live show as well. Love her to death. She does a face painting show, which is really cool for face painters to go and get some practice in. And then she also does a live show that talks about current events and things dealing in the world today, but it's very relevant and amazing. And she's an awesome queen, and y'all need to go check her out. That's all of her information there on the screen. You can check out her Facebook pages, D-Works Face Paints 2 and D-Works Lives. Super talented sister. But I'm not going to make you guys wait any longer. I have a special guest today. I want to welcome today to my show, Monique Lily.
Hi.
Hey, Monique.
Hi. I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Good. I'm doing good. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I am super excited. Say it again.
I'm excited.
Oh, good. Me too. I'm excited too. So definitely had to have you on. I cannot wait to talk to everybody about what you've been up to and our situation and all that good stuff. But we're not gonna make y'all wait for us to start painting. We're gonna start painting now. Do you want to tell them what our theme is today?
Go with the flow. So no preparation, just really feel, be calm, and let just come whatever comes to you.
Oh, that's so good.
And especially like breaking rules.
Okay.
So, we are in face painting always like, no, we have to go to this. We have to do this. No, we don't. We can do whatever we want.
I like that. Because lately, every show that I've been doing a pre-drawing to make sure that I have something to follow so that while I'm asking questions, I know what I'm doing. But I guess when you go on with the flow, it kind of
it's always good. It doesn't matter. And as long as you're having fun, it's good.
Yeah, so that's exciting. So let's start painting.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna paint, but I'm just gonna start painting something about this.
That's good.
I don't know.
Let's start. So what you can do is just close your eyes and feel a color.
Okay. Feel like just pick one out.
Feel the color.
Oh, feel it. Okay. Well, my heart always gravitates towards blue. So I'm gonna go with the blue.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with blue. Because that's what my heart gravitates to. So we have people out there, and I'm sure not everyone knows who you are. So can we know a little bit of information about you, Monique? Where are you from?
Yes.
And
I was born and still living in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands.
Yes. Amsterdam, come through.
Yes. I have 2 children, a son and a daughter. My daughter is 16, and my son is turning 20 tomorrow.
Happy birthday! That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yes. And what else? And I've been face painting for about 10 years. Before that, I was working. What? Oh, I thought you want
Oh,
to
I'm
say.
listening.
Oh, before that, I was working as a management assistant at a big
Hmm.
bank corporation, and I just wanted to face paint because I wanted to face paint my daughter. You know, I
So
thought it
that's
would
how.
be nice.
So how did you started face painting her? You just tried it one day, like bought a palette and was
No,
like, I'm going to try
my
it.
no, my daughter always wanted to get painted, but everything I saw was always so ugly. And then I was at school one day, and there was this a lady, uh, and she was face painting like the last day for the holidays started,
Hmm.
summer school, summer vacation, and it was so pretty. She did the little flowers, and it was just so delicate. And I never saw anything like it. So the line was very long, and she just showed me like, okay, you need to do like this. You go help me. I was like, okay.
Wait, randomly? Like she didn't even know you?
Yeah, she knew me, but I
Oh,
never
I was about to say,
painted.
like that's weird.
Yeah, she was one of the moms from school, you know.
Oh, okay.
And then I asked her where she learned how to do that, and then I signed up for classes after, like around this time actually. So I think one of these days, like this week maybe, it's like it's 10 years ago that I took
Hmm.
my first class.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
So a
and
decade. So you've been painting a decade.
yeah. Wow, I didn't even realize that. That's cool.
Yeah,
And
that's
um,
insane.
and then I started painting. I couldn't stop. Something changed here. Like I
Yeah.
felt so yeah, open, and I touched something inside me that I didn't knew. So I was very happy.
Yeah, that's a beautiful
Yeah,
story.
yeah,
It's a beautiful story to hear the journey of how you got to even start doing all of your work because you do a lot. So we got to talk about a lot.
yeah.
I'm gonna read off some comments. Shine Pine says hi. Hi, Shine Pine.
Hi.
Um, let us know where y'all from. That's commenting. Where y'all
My
shout out
sister
from.
is on there. I see my sister Samantha.
Oh, hey Samantha. Thank you for
So
joining.
she's also from Amsterdam. Then of course.
uh Quentin, hey, how are you? Thank you. And Christina, hey Christina, yes. Shout out to the Potter crew, yes. So yeah, so that's really awesome. So then you started painting your daughter, and then that changed into you doing what? Were you doing
um,
parties?
I did parties, and I took a lot of classes. So I took like basic face painting, and then every time that there was like, every time there was like an international artist coming to the Netherlands, I would take her or his class. And
Okay.
I took a lot of classes. I couldn't stop. I had to, like, I was like a sponge, and I wanted to learn and learn and learn. So I
Do
think
you remember who your first class was? Like who taught your first class? And is that person still painting?
so. The basic teaching, like the beginning of face painting, I did with Richard Nijboer. He's Mr. Amsterdam on Facebook.
Okay.
Uh, but my first international artist, I think it was Nick and Brian Wolf. Yes, I
Oh
did a
wow. Okay.
yes, I did
That's like
face
one of my
painting.
favorite paints.
Yeah,
The wolf paint. I love their paint. Their
yeah,
paint is bomb.
that was
They
beautiful.
got
I
bomb.
learned so much about, but I think I was a little bit too of a beginner actually taking their class, but it was okay. I had fun, you know, and later I understood what they were talking about. So that was also really funny.
Yeah.
And then I did classes with Ginny, like I think I maybe have like 6 classes with Jeannie.
Yeah. So
My
you must have really liked her work.
I love her work.
Classes.
She was because her work is it's not face painting. It's more like it's I love makeup, so it's more like a makeup doing with face painting. And she
Yeah.
did a lot of like Cirque du Soleil um, kind of stuff, and I really love that. So I think she was one of my first artists that I would see work up, and I was so inspired by her. And
Yeah.
I am, of course. And yeah, and then I think I had a couple of classes with Pasher, Weiser, 2 body paint classes with Weiser.
Well,
Uh,
I have a lot of his stencils. The
yeah,
wiper, yeah.
that was before he had the stencils.
Oh, so he was doing like regular body painting before then?
He's a graffiti artist.
Graffiti. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Oh, that's
And
cool.
so I did like a graffiti style workshop with him, and I learned so much about the shading, about lettering, and all kinds of that stuff. And then I did a class with him, but I was the only one who signed up. There was at some kind of a convention, so I had a private class. I thought it was like in heaven.
Yeah, he was.
I learned so much from him. It was
Wow,
really,
that's
really
amazing.
cool.
Well, you were the only student, so he had to go
Yeah.
all out then.
Yes, it was nice. And then, well, who else? Lynn Jameson, Annie Reynolds.
And you know what? A lot of these people that you're naming, I have not heard of them. So I'm
No.
gonna have to go and pull out the face painting, body painting,
Yes, they are amazing.
encyclopedia, so I can learn who these people are. Cause
Lynn Jameson and Annie Reynolds are from Australia.
mhm.
Yeah, they're amazing.
So
Limar, I took a class from her too. She's from
yeah, I don't know her either.
no.
But but I guess that's kind of cool, and it says a lot about how you've been kind of like maneuvering through this whole face paint world, because
Yeah.
you are also a travel artist. So can you talk more about the places that you've gone and things that you have gotten a chance to paint for?
Yes. So I started, of course, just like face painting and doing parties and stuff. And then I don't know exactly how this happens. I think so I'm also a makeup artist. So after doing all this face painting, I went back to school and did a beauty makeup thing. I think it took 1 or 2 years. And I'm an hairstyle artist, so I can also do like big hair and all kinds of stuff. And then Meron started to introducing their. So I only work with Meron. Do you know
Oh,
Meron?
really?
Yeah.
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 That's a big brand. Zuri FX, she just got a really cool she just did a really cool partnership with them.
Oh, nice.
She was so I am curious about how because they are that company tends to I see a lot of they make those relationships with artists. So yeah. So that's cool. So what kind of work have you done with Miron?
For Meron Europe, I have worked all the shows in Germany and Austria and in the Netherlands, and also doing if somebody wanted to have product information they wanted to sell. So I know everything about all the water activated makeups, all the beauty makeup, and special effects.
What? Okay, I know where to come then when I need have questions.
Yes, you can ask me all about them.
Okay, awesome. Wait, so is that mainly what you use as far as your products?
Yes. For makeup, like beauty makeup, I also have other brands. I really like this Dutch brand that I use a lot. But for mainly. So for face and body painting, I only use Meron and Diamond FX White because I love it. this is so confusing. I'm looking in the camera and I want to go like
Oh,
this, but
the camera is the camera is not your friend on here. It is the opposite. I've tried, and you will be no. Don't do it. I'm telling
no.
you, don't
So-
do it yourself.
So for Meron, I've been working all the WBF World Body Painting Festival in Austria. I've done all their selling and demos for the last couple of years, and just being a representative for the
Yeah.
brand. And then I've been to New York a couple of times with the owner of Meron Europe, and she took me for all the product things, so I would be updated and know everything about those products.
Oh, so you the plug in Amsterdam for Miron then?
Well, I'm not the boss; they hire me to know everything.
Yeah, but it's because you live in Amsterdam that they want that connection, right? So that you can help people there, or is it?
No, the one who owns it is also in the Netherlands, and she
oh snap! Really?
Mhm.
Oh, that's fire!
Yeah,
okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Meron Europe, right? So she has like a couple of countries in Europe, but the brand Meron is in New York.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah,
So yeah. And then last year I did Italy Cosmoprof with Meron USA. They hired me, and I was so honored.
That's
so
really cool.
happy. And I did some really more high fashion kind of looks, and it was really beautiful.
So, how many countries do you think you've touched base in so far?
I've been to, I think I've, oh my goodness, to the United States. I don't know how many times. Austria, Belgium, France, Germany, Israel, Italy.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I don't know how many states. I counted them the last time, but I don't remember. I've been to
That's
a lot.
really cool.
Yeah.
You get to literally travel the world doing something that you absolutely love doing. That's insane.
Yes.
We have a few other comments that's coming up. I'm going to read some of them off. Quinn is saying that he's from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. All right, Pittsburgh. Irene Beanie, she's an artist in Pittsburgh. Quentin, I don't know if you know her. Rebecca, that's your friend, you said?
That's my best friend, my sister best friend.
So hey, Rebecca. Nice seeing you, Rebecca. Thanks for joining us. And make sure you guys like this video, like our page. Quentin, it's so awesome to watch and experience your gifts. Thank you. So proud of you, Moon. Is that what they call you, Moon?
Moon, yeah.
Moon. That's cute.
Yeah,
hey, hey, Monique. Shauna Faye is saying, hey. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Monica. And hey, Zori. Thank y'all for joining. Make sure you like this video. Give us a big heart. We love hearts.
Yay.
And make sure you like my page if you haven't done so already. I am so excited to be talking to Monique today. I'm going to pull up some of her work so y'all can see, because the girl got talent, okay? So this is some of Monique's work. She's well known for her body painting, which is amazing. She does these really like let it flow type of designs. As y'all can see, line work off the chain. She just fire, y'all. Nothing but heat on this show. Nothing but heat. So you travel the world doing your art. So what have you been up to lately? Is a really good question.
That's a really good question, because obviously we were not traveling anymore,
right?
And we were not painting anymore. So
and that was your main way that you were working, right? Was doing travel and painting.
This is my job and my main income, and so I was a little lost when when I first found out, but I got a job. It's already ended now. It was like a temporary job, and I was so grateful to do that.
Yeah.
But also Since a couple of years, I've been doing healings and Reiki and all that stuff, and I just started in February, I think, to do the healings also on the body. So I use the colors and I paint, and then I give them a healing, and it's very powerful because you're touching and you're using colors, and it's really really beautiful.
Is
But
this
then,
a good depiction of what that is? This one? Is that some of the healing one?
um,
Or is that something different?
yeah, well, this is on my leg. I painted that my on my leg. That
Okay.
picture. And let me show you one of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I
Um,
have too on your Instagram. Her Instagram for her spiritual page, you guys, is My Spiritual Flow.
thank you.
And this is her new venture.
Yes. So I will tell you about this. Hold on.
Okay.
Um, I'm just looking up a picture for this thing. So yeah. So I was doing this, but then also I couldn't do the painting no more because we had to keep the distance and blah blah blah. So I was just painting away like this. I also painted this. I do a lot
Oh,
of
yeah, I love
canvas.
that. That's beautiful.
And I was painting, and I just hear this like inner voice, or I don't know. Somebody said to me, "Hello, you've been doing distant healing. Why do you not do the distant healing with color on the canvas and then just So I had to figure out how I was going to do this because I did some distant healing, but not like from a distance all the way to you, for instance.
Yeah.
And and I just tried it on my best friend and my sister, and it was just amazing what happened. So this is one of those healing arts on canvas.
Oh, that's really pretty.
I don't know if you can really see it, but
I can see it. It's pretty.
okay. And then yeah, that's just amazing what happens.
I think I have some here.
So,
This one too, right?
yeah, that's on me. I painted
Okay.
that on me, on myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So you guys can kind of see a better view of what that looks like.
yeah.
So can you tell us more about how the healing paintings work? Because well, let me tell you guys this. How I've done a session with Monique, and I found it to be very uh therapeutic and calming. I don't know if y'all out there are looking for things like that, but I feel like it's important to have self-care.
Yeah.
And especially what everybody is going through right now with everything. I mean, you got places on fire, you got places flooding, you got hurricanes. We have another hurricane coming our way, by the way.
Yeah,
um
I saw that. Oh my goodness.
yes, so I'm always looking for ways to calm my nerves and to center myself and to give myself some self-care. So I took a session. I loved it. I'll be doing another one. But I want to talk more about how those sessions work and what all you go over in them because you're the expert, Sue.
I'm not an expert. I am just also just doing what comes to me,
Yeah.
and I was very afraid at first to come out with this. You know,
Why?
probably, well, I found out that it has to do with some past life things, but it's because, maybe in one point I am afraid that I'm not afraid anymore, but that people will not believe me. Um, yeah, I think that was the main thing, you
Yeah.
know, or people are saying they want to know, but these things you just know, and they're coming from within, and it's only light, and you cannot. Um, that's just words are just taking away the power of what it does, the feeling. How can you explain that?
Yeah.
I have just can you imagine not being in fear or not being bothered by things that are around you, surrounding you. You know, you already said it. Like there's so many things going on, and it's kind of hard not to be dragged into these energies, but
Yeah,
being centered in yourself, learning how to be in your own center and just radiating that light. Well, you know what it does. You know what it does. It
yeah,
makes you feel very calm.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
So,
definitely had a very, very different. I've never had an experience like it before, and now I want another one.
that's good.
so,
That's
so
nice.
I'm definitely I definitely can say that it was extremely helpful for me. It was like I can't even explain it. All I can tell you is that give it at least one try. Like
Yeah.
if y'all are out here and y'all
And,
listen to this,
and
give it
really,
one try. It is
really, if you are really, are you interested? If they are interested, people, you know, leave a message here or send me a private message. If you have even like you're curious, but you don't know what it is and you want to just talk or just know, I can half an hour free session, no problem. And I will, it's like a more of a one-on-one like we did the first time. Remember,
yeah,
Summer? Yeah,
yeah.
and I will just make you feel it. I will make you feel it, and
The
then
free
you just
session is
decide.
why I came back to
Yeah,
the paid session
yeah,
because it was good. Like it was really good. It calmed my nerves. It allowed me to just be just like y'all don't even understand. Like I have
centered.
two babies here,
Yeah,
clean laundry and washing dishes and
yeah.
dealing with the fam and everything else that's going on in the world. It definitely was something that was much needed, and I appreciate it so much. And I'm going
Oh,
back. And I'm going back. So we have very pretty. Thank you, Monica. Just Jasimka.
oh, she's from New Jersey.
Yes, she said, I love you, Lily.
I
Monique.
love you.
Hi, Crystal. Crystal, I can't pronounce her last name. I'm sorry. But
Oh,
hey. Hi, ladies. Hi, Crystal. Thanks for joining. If you guys are watching, make sure you give us a heart. Make sure you like our page. Um, and yeah, keep the comments rolling in. If you have any questions, let us know.
yeah.
Yeah. So the healing is definitely something cool. And now I did not get the of course I didn't get the
Color.
body healing
No,
because I'm not there. But she
no.
does canvas, right? You offer
Yes,
like a canvas portion of this
yes,
situation. Can you tell
yeah.
us about that? How that works?
Um, so it depends what you want. So I just explained this as if you have issues in your body, you know, and you like to go and relax for a little bit, like for a couple of days, you go and have a massage.
Hmm.
It feels nice and it's for that moment, and then you know you enjoy it for a couple of days. If you really really want to solve it, you need to not go to the massage, you need to go to a physical therapist or a chiropractor so you can work on it. So you need to do practices, you know, like exercises or whatever, and you need to repeat because like your body is if you have a muscle that's not in place, that's like your body is being programmed to be in a certain way. That's what it's causing it, and
Hmm.
you train your body not to be in that way, so it takes a while. The same is with energy work. If you have chakras or you have an inner child that's keep popping up, and the inner child is like feelings that are just always like repeating itself. So if you have those kinds of things, you know, you have anxiety, fear, um, like PMS things, you know, all these kinds of things, it's all in your energy system.
Yeah.
So you want
Do
to
you
train.
find that men also
Hmm?
oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
It was
okay.
lagging, so I didn't know you were
Yeah,
still talking.
that's
Now I was
okay.
gonna ask, do you find that men can benefit from this too? Like,
Oh,
because I
yeah.
know a lot of women do it, but do you have men that come and ask about it? at all? Like, are they even interested in doing something like that?
Yes, but not a lot,
Yeah,
unfortunately. Because I think that a lot of women are now trying to be, women are in a different level. That sounds negative to the men. I don't mean it like that. But they're like, no, I don't mean it like that. Because, um, they're just opener at looking at themselves.
yeah,
So a lot of women, they can look at themselves and say, okay, this is what is happening, and I really don't like that I'm doing this. So I want to know where it's coming from. I want to, you know.
yeah.
So
We are very interested in what our bodies are doing. I think
yes, we
women
are.
are more.
Yeah, more. And men are more like, not all men and not all women, but men are more like they want to solve the problem when it's bothering them.
Right.
But
If they
they
hurt,
don't want to pre-work.
if they foot get chopped off, then they go, my foot gone. Let me go to the doctor.
Fix it. Yeah, but you know what I mean, right? That,
Yeah, no, I
yeah,
know exactly what you mean.
that's a little bit different. But there are men, and I've met already a couple of men, also very spiritual, and yeah, that's also really beautiful to see. Yeah, but it's mostly women.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm doing a lot of people from our industry, so that's women, of course, also.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we have.
No, definitely. Like, I was so excited to see it. I was like, look, at this point, I'm gonna try anything.
Yeah,
So when I tried it, and I was like, oh wait, this is not just anything. This is like some good stuff.
yeah, and it's a lot of people think that you have to be all like, I don't know, I don't know how you call this. Like you be with your head in the clouds all day, like, oh, it's so
Oh,
relaxing.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know how you call this word. We in the
Yeah, I know
Netherlands
what
we
you're
have a word.
talking about though. I don't know what word you're looking for, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, so and that's, of course, that's not who I am. I'm right here. I'm very down to earth, but you can be really down to earth and still be in contact with yourself or with God or with the universe or how whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also people who are religious, they find that they don't want to do this because they feel, not all of them, but a lot of people think that's because it doesn't fit with their belief
Right,
system.
right.
But who makes those rules?
Yeah.
There's no rules. In my belief system, there's no rule. There's only one rule, and that's to take care of yourself and to do whatever it feels good to you.
Yeah. And be kind to others.
Exactly. That absolutely. No, I mean, if we are all taking care of us and we
Yeah.
all radiate love, then we don't have any problems.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know?
No, that's
Yeah.
true. I just found it to be very important to kind of like bring up what you offer, because people are looking for those different ways to kind of tap into um how to just get a handle on how to maneuver about through this world as it is today and how
Yeah.
we're living. So for me, like, I mean, I was at the point where I was looking for, like, I had been reading my books, I had been doing my prayers and things like that. So I needed more, and this was
Yeah.
more for me. So I
Yeah.
I don't want to hang on to it and keep shoving it in y'all face, but I wanted to share how my experience with my spiritual flow. And I encourage y'all to go at least check out her website, myspiritualflow.com, right, Lily?
Yes.
Yeah, so myspiritualflow.com, check her out. The other thing that I wanted to talk about too is, aside from my spiritual flow, so like, what is your plans leading up to, like, after, I mean, have y'all opened back up where you are right now? Like, what is going on there?
We have, but we don't. So people are face painting again.
Mm-hmm.
Some people, but there's still restrictions to the amount of people, and we have to keep distance. So adults have to keep distance, but we can, you can go to the physical therapist or the hairdresser, but you just need to wear your mask.
Mm-hmm.
But the most work that I do is teaching, and also I teach makeup at a school, like high school and college. And
Oh, they got makeup at a cop. Like what? It's like a makeup school.
yes,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
yes, and I teach there.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
yeah, but that's just not working at the moment. So I do beauty makeup there and special effects.
Okay, okay. And yeah, you were saying something about you like kind of like the creepy, scary stuff.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, the pretty, scary, creepy stuff. It got to be
Yeah,
cute.
yeah. I
Not
love
ugly.
scary. I love scary also. I love really, really scary. I just like how it just really transform you. Uh, yeah, it's so different. I just really like it.
I'm trying to
So,
get into it this Halloween. Like I'm really am. But honestly, like I struggle with the scary stuff because I don't want to
I,
scare myself. I'm
I
like, ah,
a couple of years ago when before I went let's see, like before 7 years ago, 6 years ago, I started to go to the Texas State Fair to do painting there.
yeah,
And so I wasn't here with all Halloween and all that stuff. So before that, I think 2 or 3 years, I did with Richard, with the one who taught me how to face paint.
yeah,
We did a promo zombie for the Walking Dead. What, Walking Dead? The
yeah. The
series?
like the movie. I mean the show.
Yeah, we did the preview and the how do you say that, advertisement, the
Yeah.
advertisement videos that Fox was doing. We did the zombies for that.
Oh,
So yeah, you can find them also on my Facebook page.
okay. Is it on your Instagram too?
Yeah, a couple, but not so much. Just
Okay.
more on my yeah. So look, yeah,
Dominique says hi. Hey, Dom. Oh, wow.
that's my daughter.
You did that on her face. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, so wait. How do people find out about your workshops and classes for that?
Well,
We have a question. Wait, let's see. Do you have images of her work? We're about to take a SPFX class. You will be ready this year. Oh, okay. All right, all right. That's cool. So you have any info about your classes with your SFX?
no, because I'm not teaching.
Oh, you're not teaching it?
Because, well, I do normally, but because of COVID, I don't have people coming. But I would love if somebody is interested. We can do this on Zoom or whatever. We
Yeah, I'm
can
gonna
do
say you can
it.
do Zoom classes easy.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So yeah, and
So there
oh,
you have it. She
look
says
at that.
if y'all interested, Zoom classes. That's amazing. Yeah. Now, see, I think Zuri does all of this kind of stuff too. She would be more in tune with knowing what she's looking at when it comes to that. I bought stuff to try that out, and that's really awesome.
She is. This was at a convention. I think this girl was 8 or 9.
Wow, that's insane. And look,
I
Dominic
will. I
says
would
create
love.
a course virtually, do a Zoom. People
Yes, I would
do it.
love to. I
You
would
need to
love
do it.
to.
You need to do it quick.
I
October.
will. I will.
We need the
That's so
class.
easy. I just can grab my stuff and just yeah. But yeah, send me a message or that would be awesome,
Yeah, it
guys.
would be awesome. I literally don't have a lot of information about it. I've been watching like some YouTubes and stuff, but honestly, like that's not my area of expertise.
But once you get it, it's just so, oh my god, I just love it. Love
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what we can learn
Okay. That's good.
because I want to see. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
I
So I do all kinds of stuff.
so okay. So you have not been doing any virtual classes, I'm assuming, as
No.
of now, right?
Yeah. Well, I did now, but they're like free ones for my like I have students in Amsterdam.
Uh huh.
And what I do is I give them like a 4 or 6 weeks or 12 weeks training, like every week. And a lot of, so I've been doing that for almost like now 8 years, I think. So I have a lot of people. And then when Corona came, I just did for them, I just did free, um, like repeat classes, you know?
Yeah.
It was really nice to get in contact with the people, and yeah, that was really, really nice. I really, really liked it. So,
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to seeing what you're gonna do with this SFX class because I need to take one.
okay.
Okay, I need to learn how to make like my eye go missing or something. Like
Well,
I
you
don't.
take a knife. No, I'm just kidding.
No. I I want to still have an eye.
Oh, okay.
I don't want my eye to be gone, Monique.
Oh, okay. Mhm. That's funny.
No, I definitely don't. I want to keep my eye.
Hmm.
So the other thing too, you offer your website. It has stuff that you actually sell too, right? Don't you
Yeah,
sell some items like you have your art for sale and like? Can you
I
talk
have
about that?
art. I have art, lots of art, and I make these. I'm just making these are not finished, but they're just laying here. So I grabbed one. These are going to Australia. I make journals,
Oh, cool. So
and
you paint custom art on each of them, different.
yeah, they're all different, and they
Yeah,
have I put Reiki in them. So when you get them, they will have a certain energy.
that's
And then, well, these are not finished, but then I write something like a personal quote in here
mm-hmm.
that that just goes with the energy of the book. And yeah, that's really nice. So these are all very different. You see?
Yeah, that's beautiful. So they get artwork on a something that they can actually use and not
Yes. And
that.
then I have two sizes, like a little pocket one,
Yeah.
and um, and the one size bigger. Uh, hold on, let me find out. Here we go. So I have this and this.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. That's the two different sizes that you offer.
Yeah.
So now the inside of them, are they blank? Do they
No, they're not for
right?
drawing. I will make those because a lot of people are asking me for it. So these are just really for journaling
Okay.
or for notes, books, or it doesn't
Yeah.
matter, whatever. Yeah.
Those are really nice.
Thank you.
So tell me about the what you're doing on your face right now. Like, is you the base that you use, that white, is that mirror on?
It's yes, but it's I'm sorry, I should have told you that, huh? It's Star Blend, Meron Star Blend.
Star blends are that opaque?
You use it wet.
Oh, I've never been able to get star blends to look like that.
No, and it's so fast. So especially for so let me show you. When you use it dry like this, okay, you use a lot of people say you cannot use it wet, but when you use it dry,
Mm-hmm.
it's like it gives a little this.
Yeah, that powdery look.
It's like powder. When you use it wet, never spray the cake. Only spray your sponge because if you it's powder. So if you spray the cake, it's going to go in and it dries and it's going to be like stone. So you don't want that.
Yeah,
So
I've done it. That's why I know.
you're just going to spray your sponge really bad, really wet, and then you're just gonna like take that and then where did I put it? Here? It's just so strange because it's backwards, the camera.
Yeah. Oh, I cannot believe that. Listen, Monique. I have had Star Blends for like 5 years.
Yeah.
And I have tried to use it wet, but I've never used it, sprayed the sponge. I've always sprayed the stuff. So that's probably why mine didn't never look like that.
Yeah. And then when it dries,
Revelation.
I am, of course, wrinkled, but normally, no, it's a really soft look. It's soft because it's powder again.
You just took me out with that because you don't understand. I've been using Star Blends for years. Okay, I have never been able to make it look like that. I am so mad that I have not known that you can do that with Star Blends.
Every time I'm at the convention, I said, then you wet the Star Blends, and everybody goes, no, you cannot do that. I said,
they don't. It's not like when you go buy Star Blends, they tell you, oh, you can use it this way, and this is the way you. No,
that's maybe I should do a show on how all these products work.
You learn something new every day because I promise you, I never knew that. I've always took my Star Blends and sprayed the actual Star Blends and then took my sponge and did it. But that's probably why I didn't get that look. So I'm so happy that you shared that. And look, even Dominique said mind-blowing tip. That's what I'm saying, Dominique.
When you wet this, spray it, it's going to get in and then it's not going to transfer anymore. It's just not. So I have one. So in the beginning, when I didn't have so many stuff, I used one half for wet, the other half dry. So I would put like a sticker on this. Well, everything, this is like, it's straight like this. Yeah. Everything on the right side from all your powders, not shining, all your powders, your eyeshadow powders, every powder you can use wet. But if it's been wet, and you cannot do it dry no more. So if I have my thing with all my eyeshadows, everything on the right side is for wet. The other side is. So I just have.
I won't see it. I'm gonna have to hit you back so I can see what you're talking about when you're in front of your case. I want to see what you're talking about with the wet and the dry.
Yeah, but I don't have my.
You told me you left it, huh?
Yeah, so you see, if this is like your eyeshadow, this is your eyeshadow, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have the cake. So I use everything right. So it's like in this, because it's you cannot take it out, your eyeshadows. They're like in this palette.
Right.
So every color on the right side of the color I use for wet.
I see what you're saying. So one side you use as the wet side and one side is the dry. Okay, so I'm about to show you my thing. So you can see. So I have my Elisa Griffith palette. If y'all don't know her, I love her. I have to use my Elisa Griffith. So
these ones you don't use wet.
Wait, you don't use wet with hers?
No, but you can make them really, really vibrant.
I'm breaking all the rules. Because I use hers wet too.
Why? And then, what did you do? Does it work?
I don't use a sponge. I use like a
the smoothie blender.
Yeah, I don't use a smoothie blender. I use
this,
like something like this.
Oh,
this Art Factory. This is Art Factory.
The
mini Filbert.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong. I know, but maybe I'm saying it wrong. But you see, if you use these for powders, they're just really going into it. And if you want to make and then they're like a little see-through.
Yeah. So, but see, I have her base too. She sells like a base.
Yes, and then it's going to really pop.
It's so bright. It's vibrant. It's like it pops.
Yeah, so you don't have to use it wet.
Yeah, no, I have Star Blends too, and I have the smoothie blenders that I use with the Star Blends, but. The trick is how you explained it, which is wet the sponge and not the paint.
Yes.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try it.
And I love the palette from Elisa.
I love her palette.
I have it too. I have one too.
I do. I kind of use it as like, especially with my little girl parties. Hi, Sassy Baddie. Thank you for stopping in. Make sure you like this video. Hit subscribe.
I use the colors on top of my makeup, on top of this,
The smoothie blender.
not the Elisa's colors.
Oh, okay. That's okay. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So to
So
make it more intense.
yeah, she have you ever used her primer though? The base?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's what
that's pretty
I
good
I
too.
do that, but I like to do it on top. I just don't like to follow the
Yeah, yeah,
follow
I
the
know.
rule.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. But
Yeah.
you can do whatever you want, really, really, really. For her palette, I normally take it out to give the wow factor with the little girls because they like, oh, it's makeup. You know, they
Because
get
it's
all
makeup.
excited.
Yeah, it's true.
Dominique says, yes, I use Aurora Glam spray on my makeup brushes to make my powders. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You can do that too. Or you can
Yeah,
use mixing liquid from Meron, but
yeah.
don't put it on your cake because then it's going to be ruined.
Okay, well, that's we learning stuff today, baby. The primer and the lithographic shadow. Yes, Dominique. Yes, I love my lithographic palette. But definitely that was a good tip. I definitely need to use that for
Okay,
certain. For
good.
certain. So how you looking? Oh, yes. Come through. I am so not done and I don't know what I'm doing. I
I'm
don't
not
know
done either, so I'm just playing. I love this brush. This is my favorite brush.
which brush is it. Let me see.
It's a liner brush, Mark Reed
Oh
liner. I
yeah.
have so these are all my favorite brushes, as you can see.
Yeah.
I like Mark Reed brushes.
And now I am looking in this camera and was about to poke my eye out, trying to look
Oh,
at you and look at the camera and trying to paint, and that
oh,
camera
okay.
is tricky.
So you see, these have really long bristles.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's how my that's how these are, but the only thing is they do this.
Oh, that's okay. Once you put the makeup on, it's going to
Yeah,
be.
but this is the American painter liner, and I
No,
have these in like different sizes.
they all do that.
Yeah,
Look,
okay, they all do it. Okay.
yeah,
I
but
know I
it's
have that
okay.
one, and then I also have Marcella's. I don't even see hers though. You know Marcella has, you know her line.
Yep.
Yeah, I have hers too.
I
But,
have I have Anna Witry here. One Anna Witry. She's from Israel. She has
oh, I didn't know.
beautiful.
I've never heard of her brushes.
And then you have Prima. Just had all new
Oh
brushes.
yes, and she just released some new brushes, didn't she?
Yes, yes.
I know. Right now, don't poke the eye out.
She's
First,
sending
first,
me a whole set of it.
first, Monique tried to tell me to stab my eye out. Now I'm about to poke my eye out.
Get some really special effects here, right?
Coconut oil. Oh, all right, Dominique with the tips. She said, condition your liner with coconut oil. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that because I have not tried coconut oil. I do have this stuff that I bought, like it's a brush reconditioner, and it's supposed to do all that kind of stuff to it, but I
You
don't
know,
know.
you just put it in boiling water. Just put it in there in the boiling water.
Huh?
Boiling water.
And then,
You boil some water. You take the water off. You put it in a cup. You put your brush in and take it out. Then you do this, and it's good. You don't
okay,
need all that expensive.
that's it.
That's it. This is how do you call this? Synthetic.
Yeah.
Synthetic is like plastic. So if you heat it, it will go back in the original form. Or if you put too long in it, then it's
But
not going to have the form. But
how do you know which is synthetic and what's not? I have so many brushes.
you
Like
can
let me
feel it.
show you. I have so many brushes.
I know. So they're probably all synthetic.
You think so?
Yes.
I have so many. It's a lot of them.
You
And
know when they
yeah,
have really
I like all brands. I buy them all. I don't. I try anything.
I tried everything too. That's why I know I like these the best for me. Or else I'll be in trouble.
I feel you. I feel you.
No, I'm
So
just
we have about 5 minutes left.
Oh really?
Yes, we've been
Oh my
working. We've been
goodness.
talking. We've been doing things.
Oh, I'm sorry, and it's not even finished.
No, it's okay because once you're done, just send it to me and I'll post it.
Okay.
But we're gonna see if there's anybody else out there with questions.
Oh yeah, that's a
Let us
good
know.
idea.
We're gonna, because we're wrapping up. Any questions? Rebecca says, "Some of you are so funny." Thank you. Funny means that I'm making somebody laugh, and laughter is so good for the soul. It is good for you. So, you guys, I don't really know what this is going to turn into, but I am very adamant about finishing it and making it into something amazing. Right now, I really feel like a wrestler, like wrestling vibes, like, like I feel like I need to get like some of those little, the little underwear that they wear with the little stars on it.
Yeah.
I feel like that right now, but I don't know if that's what it's gonna stay looking like. But let us know if y'all have any other questions. It has been beautiful talking to you, Lily. I keep saying Lily, Monique Lily.
That's okay. That's okay.
Lily. I always think about Lily's faces.
Yeah.
But you guys make sure that you go, and you want to run off your social media handles and your website to them again so they can know what I'm saying.
So my website is lilysfaces.nl, but it's all in Dutch, so a lot of you can read it, so that's good. Then my spiritual website is myspiritualflow.com, and it's also in English. You can find all my artwork, my everything I do on Instagram, Monique Lily Art. And of course, you can also follow me on Facebook, Monique Lily. And what else do we have? Oh, I also have a My Spiritual Flow on Instagram. And if you are heart-centered, loving person, and you want to be living this life and sharing and being in contact with other people who are spiritual, please come and join my group. It's called Heart Centered Guided by Love. So you're welcome to join that too.
And Monique, you can send me the link to that, and I'll put it in the description so that they know how to find it. They can just click it, or we can put it in the comments. Yeah. If you send me the link in the comments for you.
And if anybody has any questions about classes or about spiritual things or what else, you can just send me a message.
Yes, on your Facebook or your Instagram, right?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It's been so beautiful.
And
I'm sure this is not going to be the last time we see each other, because I got to come for another session, get my spiritual flow moving. That's how my flow feel right now, y'all. It feel like that.
Good. That's good. I like that. Happy vibes.
Yes, happy vibes. Yes, good vibes only. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you guys. Bye.
All right, bye. Okay, guys, thank y'all so much for joining us today. Like, that was so good. I want to reiterate to go and check out Monique's website, myspiritualflow.com. I've had several sessions with her, and it's been extremely helpful in these very stressful times that we're living in right now. I encourage you guys to at least go and get she offers a free session so you can kind of see how it works, and if you like it, then go again. I'm going to be on my third session pretty soon that I need a book with her, and it's been very helpful. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, she's not paying me to say that. It's literally the truth. I am not kidding. Like, I actually gave her my money to do it. So I'm just encouraging you guys to go check it out. Make sure, if y'all like this video, to please give us a heart and like my page, NOLA Creative. And we're also on YouTube as well. And just to turn this remember, like, we want to thank our guest again, Monique, for joining us. We really appreciate her coming on and talking to us about her journey. And don't forget to go and check out her website. And thank you again for you guys for joining another episode of NOLA Creative Live. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Peace.